Avenue. Supporters await Tinubu's arrival in Osun. CBN vows to go tough on narrow-note offenders. Court bars INEC from conducting PDP rerun election in Imo.
This is the news.
Supporters and members of the All Progressives Congress in Osun State are presently at the Nelson Mandela's Freedom Park in Osogbo, waiting for the arrival of the party's presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu, alongside his running mate, Kashim Shettima, will be commissioning some projects in the state before heading to the campaign venue. He is also expected to meet some critical stakeholders in the state, such as traditional rulers, community, as well as political leaders. Ahead of the visit of the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to Ekiti State on Friday, his campaign committee has said that the mega rally will go on as scheduled. The State Publicity Secretary of the campaign committee, Mr. Segun Dikwe, who spoke with Adaba FM, said, despite the scarcity of fuel in the country, members of the party across the 16 local government will attend the rally in Ado-Ekiti in their large numbers. Mr. Dikwe explained that efforts are in top gear to receive Asiwaju Tinubu, who will be in the state capital to solicit for votes in the coming general election.
Asiwaju himself is a great man, highly revered, highly respected by the people of Ekiti. He is the one that we believe can further transform the fortune of our state. So we are hopeful that his coming will be well received by all and sundry. Notwithstanding the challenges of paucity of fund and the fuel issue that is confronting everybody, we will brave all the odds and we will turn out en masse to receive this great man, this great Nigerian, this political giant, the one we really honor and believe in Ekiti. So Asiwaju is welcome to Ekiti.
Coordinator of the Grassroots Independent Campaign Council, Akintade Olaisade, called on Ekiti people to come out en masse to welcome the APC presidential candidate. He described Asiwaju Tinubu as a visionary leader who will ensure the development of the country.
Determined population of Ekiti to identify with Tinubu as a good leader who is going to better their lot, as a leader who knows his onion, as a leader that will move Nigeria forward and Ekiti.
The visit of the APC presidential candidate to Ekiti will be held at the Ekiti Parapo Pavilion tomorrow. Still on Asiwaju's visit, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's visit to Ekiti State will be transmitted live on Adaba FM tomorrow. The visit is part of the presidential candidate's nationwide electioneering campaign ahead of February the 25th election. Adaba FM apologizes for any disruption this might cause to our program's schedule. The federal government says it is not officially aware of any entity in the presidential villa working against the victory of APC's flag bearer, Bola Tinubu. Minister of Information Lai Mohammed made the clarifications after this week's Federal Executive Council meeting chaired by the President at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja. One of the spokespersons for the Tinubu-Shettima Campaign Council, Femi Falana, also buttressed the claim in an interview. He cited the Naira redesign policy as one of several schemes targeted at the APC presidential candidate, Tinubu, who had made a similar claim earlier.
You must understand that these are artificially created problems for the president. It's not the president that is responsible for that. There are technocrats and people working under him that are mismanaging the situation. The reason these people are doing these things, manipulating all these things and creating all these problems at this stage in an election month is simply to enrage the people, not just against the ruling party, but in my view, against the whole political class. There's far more to this than meets the eye. But let me tell you this, end with this. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, come rain, come shine, we will get through this. The APC will win, Asiwaju will be the elected president, and we shall prevail.
Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai had also raised the alarm on national TV that some elements in Aso Rock were working against Tinubu's emergence as president. You are listening to Whatever News at 3 on 88.9 FM, Akure, transmitting from Elaramoki. After the break, CBN vows to go tough on narrow-nosed offenders, plus court bars INEC from conducting PDP rerun election in Imo.
The news on Adaba 88.9 FM.
Thanks for staying tuned. For news update and live streaming, visit our website www.adaba889.fm or download the Adaba FM app on Google Play Store. You can be part of us on our social media platforms www.facebook.com/AdabaFM88.9 on Facebook, at Adaba 889FM on Instagram and Twitter, and Adaba FM TV on YouTube. You can provide us information via email, newsroom@adaba889.fm. The federal government says the current hardship faced by citizens over the redesign of the new Naira note is transient. Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, said this during the weekly ministerial briefing at the State House in Abuja on Thursday. She said President Muhammadu Buhari is unhappy with the situation, but likened it to a wound that needs to be dressed. She noted that the harsh realities citizens are facing over the swap are temporary and a necessary price to pay for the nation's economy to blossom. The finance minister equally expressed the conviction that the new policy is timely and required to curb corruption, adding that there have been positive sides to the policy, evident in the huge mop-up of idle funds. The Central Bank of Nigeria has threatened to prosecute anyone caught selling or abusing the new Naira note. This is according to a statement on Thursday by the bank's Director of Corporate Communications, Osita Nwanisobi. In the statement, the CBN expresses concerns over the sale of the new note, adding that it will work with security agencies to address the issue. It notes that Section 21, Subsection 3 of the CBN Act 2007, as amended, stipulates that spraying or matching on the Naira or any note issued by the bank during social occasions shall be punishable under the law by fines or imprisonment or both. The bank says it is partnering with the Nigeria Police, Federal Inland Revenue Service, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, and the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit to address the issue of the sale and abuse of new notes in the country. An appeal court sitting in Owerri has barred the Independent National Electoral Commission and the People's Democratic Party from conducting a rerun primary election of the PDP for Abo Mbise Nga Okpala Federal Constituency of Imo State. A federal high court in Abuja had cancelled the PDP primary election for Abo Mbise Nga Okpala Federal Constituency, which produced Albert Agulana as the winner, and ordered a rerun primary election within the next 14 days. Justice Rita Pemu, who heard an appeal filed by Uzama Ugochukwu against PDP, INEC, Bede Eke, and Albert Agulana ordered that the proposed pre-run primary election be halted, pending the hearing and the determination of the applicant's appeal before the Supreme Court. To end the news at 3, a recap of our top stories. We informed you that supporters and members of the All Progressives Congress in Osun State are presently at the Nelson Mandela's Freedom Park in Osogbo, waiting for the arrival of the party's presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. We also informed you that the Central Bank of Nigeria has threatened to prosecute anyone caught selling or abusing the new Naira notes. We also heard that an appeal court sitting in Owerri has barred the Independent National Electoral Commission and the People's Democratic Party from conducting rerun primary election of the PDP for Abo Mbise Unga Okpala Federal Constituency of Imo State. That's the news at 3 as edited by Olabisi Oluwasegun. My name is Olubumi Obajemihi. Thank you for listening. Do enjoy the rest of the day.